Thanks for waiting, guys. We're back. This is part 2 of our episode. We have just encountered a self-playing band in the woods, accompanied by a shy raven, and now we're hiding in the bushes, but a herd of centaurs. A herd of centaurs has just arrived, and we're all in awe. Neil, what is the hotness of the centaurs?
Irrelevant. But
like off the charts.
I'm rolling.
I think we care. Neil.
I'm just curious how they're feeling. Like, are they okay with my dancing?
Are you dancing for them?
Like
oh my god.
Welcoming them. I want them to feel.
How attractive are they, Neil?
The 3 of them are 5, 7, and 9.
Ooh, they're not attractive.
Gross.
They are.
Out of 10?
No, on a scale of 3 to 18.
So 10 is like.
Shit.
10 is like average.
I bet they have beautiful souls. Okay?
I think you're right. They look beautiful
I'm sure
to
they
me.
have really great
But
personalities.
first, before you guys can even discuss this, they burst through the clearing to see the naked dwarf trying to pull the gnome into a bush. The band continues to just keep playing its little instrument the entire time. The gnome is resisting the dwarf, and the centaurs stand about. They're all. One of them is male. The one in the front is male. The 2 on his sides are females. The females have these long, nasty-looking spears, little barbed hooks on the ends of the heads. The male has no weapons and has his arms crossed before you. Jen, are you making coffee? Nice. And they bark loudly in common, which neither the dwarf nor the gnome speaks, saying, "Who are you to enter our region of the forest?"
I look at Victoria.
You can't see her.
So it's
Y'all are hiding.
So it's only Princess Quicksand and the gnome that are out there with them?
Yes, everyone else has found a place to hide.
I just look down and apologize profusely. I try to communicate that universally by showing, like, I am less, I'm looking down, I'm being very submissive, and just please don't hurt me.
Great emotional intelligence from a being that's only 2 days old.
The male centaur looks about at this, and then looks over his shoulder to one of the female centaurs and says, Rach, put an end to these miserable creatures. They do not belong in the forest.
I hear that and go, no! And start waving wildly and say, Victoria! Sword person! Bonnie! Ah!
We should roll initiative at this point.
No.
Oops.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. So give me a D10 plus your initiative speed. If you're using a weapon, it's on your weapon table. If you're not using a weapon, let me know what your action is, and I'll tell you what the speed modifier is.
I try to cast protection on the bodily persons of Princess Quicksand and Glibglob.
What's my longsword speed?
5.
I'm sorry, you said it was 1d10 plus our weapon speed?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Neil, what's my big branch's weapon speed?
4.
what is a casting speed for me trying to just will my protection upon them?
1.
What do I need to roll?
A
sorry.
D10 plus. What is it that you desire to do?
I'm just gonna try to, like, go towards Light because she's trying to protect me, and I can sense this because we share that bond.
Okay.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
I
So-
probably also said something in Dwarven, like, watch out!
Yeah, like, come towards me, and I was like, okay.
Okay. The female centaur steps forward with her spear and thrusts it at Glibglob.
What? Why?
No!
Why are they so mean?
I tried to save him.
She stabs him.
Glibglob!
Glibglob takes 3 points of damage from his higher than 3 hit points worth of life. I will not tell you the exact amount. He squeals with pain as he takes the wound. Jess and Anna, you go at the same time as the other female centaur who steps forward to thrust her spear into the naked dwarf.
No.
I look within
Just-
myself and I find the instinct I have in me to protect other innocent beings, and I take it out from my body and throw it toward Glibglob and Princess Quicksand. And I say, Protezione!
Okay.
Necessimo.
A-
Cadabra.
What do you call it? You see, you're casting on Glibglob?
I was casting it, I said on both, but I guess he would be top priority. No, it would probably be top priority as Princess Quicksand.
Okay. You see over the naked dwarf, greenish scales start to protrude from his skin, covering his body in a almost as if like a weathered copper has come out of him in the shape of scales, covering his entire body.
What the?
Awesome!
I'm so scared. I was just born yesterday. Guys, this is a lot to take.
It's going to be okay. And
I think I kind of have like a panic attack.
Oh no!
Jess, what do you do?
Alright. How's everyone doing right now?
I'm not feeling too good.
I bet. Okay, so I can't really fight things. I'm not good at fighting.
Glibglob is injured very much so by a spear, so getting him out of the way would be a good idea.
Alright, I'm gonna try to help Glibglob.
How would you like to help Glibglob?
Well, that's a good question.
Do you have rope that you could like throw to him and he could grab and like you could lasso him? I don't know that.
It looks like Victoria hesitates. The female centaur stabs at almost no longer naked dwarf man. The spear goes right for your chest, and at the last moment, it strikes your strange coppery scales and slides off of them down to your side, hitting the dirt below.
Wait, what?
Ha-ha! I have saved you, and you are my friend, and also you look cool with scales.
This is awesome.
I'd like to know if the scales are like how much coverage of the skin.
I was
is
very
going on here.
concerned. I hope the
Head to
scales-
toe.
Head
Oh.
to toe, including all parts of the body from health.
You know,
Like
Inc-
facing.
you know,
including-
dwarves have quite the reputation. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Quite yes.
Yeah.
Everything that you can see that once was skin now has this coppery.
But I still have an epic beard, right?
Yes, the beard does not change, but it's almost as if the skin has moved out half an inch or so.
Oh.
So everything is just kind of like grown out a little bit.
Okay,
with
hardened.
coppery scales.
Yeah. Okay.
Jess, you see that your moment of hesitation gives doesn't prove too useful as the centaur stabs. What do you do?
Wait, who got stabbed?
I did. Thanks, Victoria. I'm in love with you, though. So.
I'm sorry.
But nothing happened because you were armored, so it was okay. But Glibglob is bleeding profusely and squealing like a stuck pig.
Can I help? Oh no,
Oh,
I guess that's not.
Okay, well,
I didn't roll.
Yeah, you didn't roll. Jess, what do you do?
I don't know. I panic.
Okay.
Like, someone
You-
over there is bleeding, and then, like, I'm panicking.
You panic. Jen, it's your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
So I'd like to come out of the bush sneakily and try to go get a back attack with my club. So I'm trying to catch, like, if I have to do a little roundup, I do the roundup and boom, back of the head.
Then boom, back of the head.
Can you
Let's
tell
do-
me what I needed to add.
What would you like to do?
Oh, well, I did say I was having a panic attack.
Okay, a panic attack is free. You can just have a
Okay.
panic attack.
Can she roll like
Quote Neil, panic
I'm
attacks
trying
are
to
free.
find something to calm my breathing down, like I'm hyperventilating.
So like, you should probably roll 1 to 100 to know how bad the panic attack is or something.
I don't know.
Are you
I think she's role playing her
spasming?
panic
Are
attack
you-
well enough that we don't
Alright,
need to roll it.
alright.
But Jen, you come around on the other. You had ended up hiding inside the log that the raven was sitting on. So you come out the other end of it, which is behind the centaurs. Come up behind them. These are big. I mean, your back attack would work if you could hit the human backside. Not you can't. Hit your
Could
sneak
I
attack.
barrel roll for her with my crazy skill? Like, could I roll in dwarven style? Like somebody kind of toss me, and I just kind of bowling pin them over.
You can try. You can try and.
Can people
roll
help
it.
me? Give me some force, so I really
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
Yes.
So, Neil, since you're telling me my vantage point's not good enough, I would...
What? You can get a back attack on them, but you don't get your sneak attack damage on them.
So what if I come out of the log, climb a
Mhm.
tree, and then jump them with the club? And I feel like I'd even get high ground if they don't notice me climbing the tree.
You feel like if you wanted to jump onto the back of the horse, you could just jump off of the log onto the backs of the horse. If you wanted to climb a tree and jump down, you can do that too, but that would have to wait till next round because it would take a
So,
while to climb the tree.
If I jump from the log I was on, can I get the sneak back attack, or is that not?
Yeah, you would land. You can try and land on the back of the horse and then,
And then-
bash the person in front of you.
I will do that.
Okay,
Let's
give
find
me
out if I have
a
horse riding.
dexterity check to try and leap onto the back of this
Okay.
centaur.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Oh, 33!
Wow.
Oh, you were gonna
Nice.
ride that
Fantastic.
centaur?
I
You crawl out of the
ride
log.
Centaur.
You crawl the log, get onto it. The centaurs aren't paying attention to you because they're stabbing up these people before them. You leap onto the back. The centaur freaks out, starts thrashing around, but you're on its back. Make me an attack. +2 for back attack, +1 for surprise. D20 +3.
And I don't have anything else, no? 16.
16. You crack the centaur in the back. Give me 2d6 damage.
Oh, shit. Yeah. 6.
You render the first female centaur unconscious.
Yay!
She collapses to the ground. Give me another dexterity check to see if you get caught underneath her. Not a
32.
problem. You somersault off to the side.
Woo! Look at you, you little
Wow.
gymnast.
With my little maid outfit.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
kinda
so
weird.
hot.
I wonder if you're a spy. Why would a maid know all this?
You're
Uh,
no maid.
Then, Steph, it is your turn. Also, Jen, you can add a tumbling proficiency to your character sheet.
Woo!
Woohoo.
My
You
first
found out
thing!
something about yourself!
Ah, you unlocked something. Way to go.
Da, 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 da. So,
The check should be a 16.
16. Okay.
It's pretty high.
That's awesome.
How much is it? Just D20, Neil?
To attack?
Yeah.
I believe so. I think you're level 1, so just a d20 to
Alright.
hit.
19.
Well, that's a critical hit.
Aha.
Centaurs are size large, so give me 2d12 damage. 2d12 +1, I'm sorry.
Holy moly.
Holy crap. Would you like to describe how you slay the centaur? You can do it however you want at this point. And are you
Well-
going after the male or female centaur?
I'm going after the male.
Mhm.
I don't know if that would be a fatal wound, but I use my sword like this, and I just quietly like rush to the centaur like this, and I just like in the one full circle. So I turn around.
Ah.
I did this, and I cut his forelegs like.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Damn!
Crit!
You remove his 2 front legs. He topples to the ground, his face smashing into a rock. As the body turns to the side, you can see the entire skull has been caved in at the front near the nose. And there's little bits of cartilage, bone, and brain left on the rock below.
I finished my move like like.
That was like one felt
Whoa.
swoop. Yeah.
You do like the Iron Man ending?
Yeah, like I stay in position a little bit.
So
The band
stylish.
continues to play.
And I just start dancing a little bit, like coming out of my panic attack. Like, okay, everything's gonna be okay.
I clap.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Well, there's still a female with a spear.
Right, but
So-
I've got scales. I'm covered in love. That's in the form of scales, and I should be grateful. I shouldn't be panicking.
Mhm.
Everything's fine.
Okay, give me an initiative roll, everybody, for the next round of combat. If you would like to do something. If you don't want to do anything, you do not have to. Ooh.
I want to. How's Glibglob looking at this point?
Glibglob has pulled himself into the other end of the log that Jen crawled out of. There's a small trail of blood leaving from his wounded belly that's left on the grass below him.
I want to try to go 10 to him. So would it be
Yeah.
D10 plus 3?
3. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to join her as well. In doing that. So what do I need to do?
D10 plus 3.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were the same or not. Okay, there we go.
7, 10. Jen, Jess, Steph. If you have actions.
I rolled a 11. Total.
Okay. Jen rolled a 13, I see. Jess, are you still kind of just watching and waiting?
Your mic doesn't work anymore.
You're muted again.
Oh, sorry about that. That's why. Okay. So, hi. Is there still a centaur left?
Yes.
Yes, the female.
All right. So I plan to attack her.
Okay.
So, because I have a dagger and a longsword. So, can I attack her with my longsword?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So.
Give me a D10 plus 5 for your initiative speed.
Okay. Thank you.
7. Okay. It looks like Anna gets to Glibglob as soon as Jess gets to the centaur. Let's deal with Jess first. You approach the female centaur. She's getting her spear up and ready to stab at someone. Give me a roll to hit there, Jess. D20. Flat D20. 10 is a miss. You go to stab at her, and she uses the end of her spear the back end of her spear to knock your blade aside. Anna, you find Glibglob. His feet are sticking out of the back of the log. His hands are, he's trying to crawl his way in. How would you tend to him?
I want to try to get him somewhere safe and then bind his wounds. Lena, I think you have a lot of background noise. If you could just mute yourself for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
So I coax him. I say, Glibglob, Glibglob, come with me. Try to get somewhere where I can bandage your wounds. And I try to take him further away.
He seems pretty happy crawling into this log. You can try and force him out if you'd like.
No, if he
But
won't
remember, you
come,
don't
I just
speak
kind of stand guard then, or I try to bandage him by just reaching in the log.
You can't quite reach his wounds.
Okay. I just stand there and stand guard and keep watch if he were to go unconscious.
Okay. Lena, you get to them at this point. You see
Noise, by the way.
Anna's character trying to get Glibglob out, but he doesn't speak Nomish. He doesn't speak Common, and it's not working. How do you help?
I'm trying to just let him know that everything's gonna be okay and console him. Be there for emotional support.
Okay. What do you tell him? How Describe your actions.
We're gonna try to, take care of you and find a way to, clean your wounds, and hopefully we can find maybe some elves who can help us. I mean, I'm sure we can find elves, and there's no problem. Like, there's nothing to worry about. You just need to think of something good. Like, tell me something good in your life. Tell me someone you love. Talk about them. And try to get his mind off of the fact that he's injured.
It's okay, boy.
Steph, your turn.
Okay. Sorry. So Lena didn't attack the guy, right? I zoned out for a little bit.
No. Lena was over trying to talk to Glibglob, talking
yeah.
to him through the hole in the log.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll regular. Ooh, miss.
No. You come up to the centaur, try and make an attack at it. The centaur manages to dodge out and has backed up a little bit. And now it's you and Jess who are both kind of in front of her.
I'm not doing anything.
Slowly retreats.
Oh, she retreats?
Well, she's like pulling back a little bit as you two are approaching her from kind of the two
Okay.
sides of her front. Jen, you get to go before she actually gets her turn. Jen?
Jen. I tell Jen, do you think she's gonna attack us, Jen? Or I don't even know your name anymore. Ebola or not Ebola?
I never had a name actually. They call me Bunny.
I was calling her Bunny.
Bunny.
Anyway,
Yeah, Bunny. Maybe she's gonna retreat.
What I'd like to do, Neil, is try to see if there's like any roots or any type of like ropey thing around me.
There's no, unless you have rope on your character sheet, you do not have rope, and there's no loose root that could be substituted.
Is there? Oh, okay. So I'll just jump again and try to land on her back and just hold on to it, but not do anything.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit harder since you're just leaping off the ground and you don't have a log to climb up on.
Mm-hmm.
So give me another dex check to try and leap onto her. We also see if she sees the attack coming.
Oh, 36!
Unfortunately,
It's a
she
20, Neil.
notices
It's a
the.
20, Neil. You can't.
I know.
You can't stop the 20s.
Well, she
No.
sees you coming, so as you try and leap on her, she gets an attack of opportunity on you.
What?
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah, and what's your armor class there, Jen?
20 is so beautiful, Neil.
What's your armor class there, Jen?
12.
12. You get stabbed.
What the hell?
You get stabbed for 7 points of damage by the spear. Are you still conscious?
I'm not sure, because I don't remember if we healed or not since I don't remember when I took damage. I just...
If you have damage on your character sheet, that's
Because
the
I've
damage you
noted
have on you.
9 out of 9, and I also have 6 somewhere, but I feel like that's forever ago.
Well, I guess since we don't know, it's a 50-50 between the two of them. Give me a D100. If it's above a 50, you have 6. If it's below a 50, you have 9.
Ooh, wait. Ooh,
You
yeah.
have 9. That's good. Keep better notes. So you survive the stab wound, but it does throw your dex off, but you still rolled a 20, so even with the stab wound, you managed to climb on the back of the centaur woman.
Okay.
This is awesome. You've ridden 2 centaurs.
I try to go
I
to.
am the centaur rider.
Go ahead and make your attack roll, Jen.
Okay.
She is Bunny Centaur Bane.
Yeah, since she stabbed me, I'm going for it. Do I get a bonus for this or not at all?
2 for back attack, but no surprise. 18 is a nice. You crack her in the back with your club.
9.
Let's see her hit points.
I applaud her for her amazing
amazing.
skill.
You club her in the head, and she collapses to the ground unconscious. Another dex check as she tumbles to see if you can tumble off her.
Wow, my
Not
roll.
a problem.
Nice. Oh
I'm
my
like
gosh.
a fucking ninja right now.
Yeah, you are
I'm
ninja
like
mode.
jump. I'm like tiny. Am I a human or a dwarf? Okay,
You're a
tiny human Yeah, 5'5". That's huge human.
You are. You're pretty tall.
Leaping into centaurs, it's much shorter than I am.
You're very like you must have been a gymnast.
Yeah, Jen, how do you, like, what does your tumble look like? Do you do a finishing move like Stephanie did?
Yeah, do you do something?
Yeah, I think the end. So like my tumble ends that I'm like on the ground like this.
Cool. I'm
With that
super
face.
impressed.
Yes, with that face, I'm like. It's like a
Okay.
like a little bit of smoke at the end. Like
Whoa.
Nice.
I try to think of something to call you that's like ninja, but I'm not sure what a ninja is. I've forgotten, but I think I want to call you that. So I'm like, ninja.
Okay. Your heartbeats finally slow down. One of the centaurs is very, very, very dead. The other one is dying. Like, her ribs have been broken from behind, and it looks like there's some sort of internal bleeding. You can try and save her, but
Nope.
she's not long for this world. The other one is clearly just unconscious.
I think we keep the unconscious one.
Meanwhile, the band continues playing.
What do you think, Light?
I feel like life is not ours to give or take. We can try to heal her, but I don't know that any of us can do her any good.
No. I'm not saying the unconscious one. I just mean maybe like the unconscious one will wake up and like
Yeah, we should definitely restrain her.
we can tie the hooves together.
We do still have that rope made out of Victoria's dress.
We should do that. Can we bind her?
Yeah. Go
Okay,
for it.
let's do it.
I'll,
I
in the
want to do
meantime,
that.
Neil, I try to see if I can, do any good patching up the wounds of the one who's dying.
Sure, give me an intelligence check, Anna.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
You're tying up the other person, so give me a dexterity check to tie up the centaur.
Okay.
as they're doing that, I'd like to kind of ninja dance around them in a circle. I'm still doing moves of like tumble.
You're just celebrating your success.
I like slide through the log there was. I'm like, I come up at the end. I'm like, whoop.
Anna, you're a pretty smart cookie.
Yeah.
You figure out that if you cut a little bit here to relieve the bleeding, the internal pressure, that she should be okay, and then you bind that wound once enough blood and pus has flown out. You tend to the wounded centaur successfully. Lena, you find a nice. You take this cloth rope from what's her name, Jess, and tie it her up. How would you like to tie the centaur up? There, are you trying to tie up its legs, or are you trying to tie up its hands?
No, I think the four legs.
Like hog tie it, right?
Yeah,
Hog tie.
Okay. You successfully hog tie the centaur.
I do. And how successful am I with it?
It's okay work.
Okay, so if somebody came in and maybe tidied it up, it would stay better.
It's seen better days, but it's still a good. It's unlikely to break on its own.
Okay, all right, fair enough. I look at my work proudly, and I say, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm talking to the dead centaur, of course. Princess Quicksand. My work is done.
The band continues to play, and the raven goes,
Oh my
as it
god!
lands back down on the log. It had
Ooh,
blown up
that-
into a tree.
That raven startles me.
And as it lands on the log, it kind of swirls with a slight purplish mist to it, and is
Oh my
replaced by
goodness.
a 1.5 foot tall, petite little brownie of a woman. It's some
What?
sort of small forest spirit sort of creature. But before we deal with that, let's go to break.
Neil!
Okay, guys, we will be back in just
In
a
a
few
bit.
minutes, so stay tuned. Be right back. Bye.